Yeah, I think it's been great. I don't think you can tell off of them that whether we won or lost the game. I don't think they're any different in meetings. I don't think they're any different in practice, which was the same as the week before. With all the questions of the morale of, now you can't go undefeated. You lost to Washington at home on the last second, so I'm not worried about that. I'm much more worried about who's going to be there to play Saturday.
Are you, Lane, aware of the Sports Illustrated story that came out about the agent who talked about his experiences? If you are, what's your reaction or impressions from it?
Well, I would venture to guess people that have been involved in college football for a while probably weren't real surprised. I think that it's just another example of stuff like that happening over a lot of years at a lot of places. It's very unfortunate. It's very, there's been a lot of articles written about how difficult it is as a head coach to manage, 85 kids and everyone they're related to and what they're doing and what their family members are doing all the time. So obviously, as you guys know around here, I think we're at the highest level of compliance right now in education of our players and doing everything that we can so it doesn't happen anymore.
This Robert Woods dabbling on defense, how seriously are you looking at that situation?
Very seriously. Here's somebody who was a great player on defense in high school as well, and we're always going to look at as many things as we can, and especially him being a freshman. As we continue down the road, we've discussed before. With this probation and sanctions, the possibility of guys playing both ways if we can do it. So he's kind of the first guy that we're looking at.
What's your thinking, given Graff, the first look at right tackle? There was some thought coming into the fall, maybe Butch would be a utility guy that you'd swing out. What's your thinking there?
Well, I'm hopeful that Tyron's going to play, and if you put Butch out there, then you double switch, in practice. And so instead of switching two guys and flopping Butch and then bringing in another guard, it allows you to keep Butch there, and just make one move at tackle instead of two moves.
How do you think Kevin's looked so far this week?
Well, I think it's difficult. You flop over there, and especially against our guys, we got some pretty good defensive ends. So, but he's doing a good job.
How soon could Woods play defense, do you think?
He did it today, so.
I mean, in a game.
I don't know. Well, we'll see.
So that means Saturday.
We'll see.
Do you anticipate Chris Gallipo starting on Saturday?
I don't know. We'll see where Malcolm's at. We'll see where Shane's at. And we'll figure it out.
Does the fact that you have the bye week coming up, will that affect how you use some guys this week who are dealing with injuries?
No, because either they can play or they can't. We'll take anybody that can play. We're not gonna rest somebody right now at this time. We did it, in our fourth game of the season with Armand, but we obviously can't afford to do it, especially on defense. So anybody who's healthy, we'll have them out there.
Has there been any emphasis for you moving forward on maybe picking up the tempo on offense, given some of the problems on defense, just maybe having to outscore teams going through?
Well, I kind of don't really know what that means, really, because people say that, and it's not like we call plays that we hope aren't going to work. So we're always trying to score on offense. As far as up-tempo, as far as no huddle, you got to look at that twofold. One, yeah, that sounds good and everything, but then you're putting your defense back on the field faster and for more plays throughout the game. If you're not in a huddle, like Oregon does, I don't know the numbers exactly, but I think Oregon's maybe run somewhere around 90 more plays than us in the same amount of games or something like that, 80 plays. That can put your defense on the field a lot more. And with the numbers over there, I don't know that would be the best thing for us to do.